YouTube, how are we doing? Alright, today we are playing Doodle3. Wait, that makes me wonder, should I be looking for Doodle 1 and 2? I don't know. For now, we're playing Doodle3, CSM, Magnetar, by Shatterstep. Appropriate for both casual and advanced. Hints on the forum for getting a high score. What does high score mean? Just a fast time? Oh, there are score. I don't know what score means. Stacked under command, reactor, terp, collector, relay. Okay. Control Shift H to toggle that display in the top right. Spent a good 35 hours plus creating the map. Hope it is enjoyable. It is quite challenging to make something appeal to such a wide range of players. CSM, Magnetar. Good start. Download. Very cool. One of the coolest things about these old tower defense games is the amount that people put into custom maps. It was the same for Warcraft 3, for StarCraft, Brood War, StarCraft 2, all of them. That is where League of Legends and Dota both originated. Was it from like Aeon of Strife, I think, was the original map. Reactors on a power zone. Power zone. Put on a tower without creeper. Alright. So, reactors on a power zone, I now understand. They're talking about the circles of power. A lot of times, I just read the words and they don't actually mean anything. Especially, this game introduces a lot of words. These are good ones to power up. Oh, 280s. Never mind. Alright, in theory. Ooh, we do not start with a bomb. Where do I start? Wait, where am I? I'm lost. I am dazed and confused. Orbital is already deployed. Okay. Did they already give me a terp? Wait, where's the orbital? Orbital. If I were... Oh, it's right here in the center. I don't think they did give me a terp. Wait, terraform. They must have. Energy. There's a lot of stuff going on. This one is at a higher elevation than this one. Interesting. This one, we have letters. Okay. We have gate B. We have number 1. This is elevated. It's going to take over both of these. This one is elevated. It's going to blow that up for 11,000. It's going to blow this up for 11,000. There's a blue. There's an orange. There's a blocker. There are 3 blockers. There's a yellow. So I'm guessing I block this yellow. There's an annihilator. There's a lot of junk. There's a number 1 that I cannot take off. There's another number 1. I would like to take over this yellow. Alright. Okay. That is a lot of things. This yellow. I would not mind blocking off that yellow. We'll see. For right now, you're going to go to here. These ones are very easy, but will the other blues mess with them? Probably. Blues. Wait, that's reds. Blues. It looks like it's only these 2. Huh. Technically, I could seal those off. Oh, no. I think I'm just going to go seal off this one. But then, how do I ever get a gate onto here? We'll figure that out. For right now, seal it off. It's nearby. It's something to do. I like it. Green. Green is supplying to other places. I should probably try and seal off some of this junk. What is that? That's just a hole in space. Yeah. The number 1 gate is draining my stuff out a little bit. There are 2 number 1 gates. Red gates. I wouldn't mind sealing off red. Where? Oh, this B gate is going to mess with me unless I seal off that red. Do I care? Maybe. Where's the B controller? It's all the way down here. That's forever from now. That's a problem for future me. I don't even know how to reach... Oh, we reached this one through red. I could go to orange because that gets me access to number 2. Orange. What does orange got going? Orange has this one. That doesn't do much. It has these, but they're not going the right direction. Could just go seal off this orange. Huh. Alright, do I think that's it? I don't know. That's what I'm doing. Orange, goodbye. What is this? A Magnetar. Oh, this is power 30, field radius 10. This is going to have a gravitational effect. Is there only one of those? Because I thought I saw more than one. No, it's just the one. And is it just spinning around this? And is it having a gravity? It is. Does it interest me? I don't know. Number 1 gate. I don't know. Could get this one. Would that help me? Could get this one. 5 reactors. That would give me a lot of energy. Ooh, I would like that annihilator, please. Let me pick it up. Can't put it on yellow. Why? Oh, these have red things under them. Can't take that. I could go take this yellow. We can do that. The idea is take this over, start fighting yellow. This one is going to get me power, but I have to put it in a tower. Decontaminating. We have a spore. Of course, we have like a million things. Still fighting this. Number 1. There was another number 1. The other number 1 was up here. All right. So far, I have lots of power. I would like to start to terraform this. Should have already been doing that. Terrain height 1. These are only at height 2, so they'll come down pretty quick. Good. These blue ones are gonna be a little bit of an issue, but they make it so that it's not that hard to fight orange and blue. Kinda cool. So far, the map feels easy. Hey, we own this one. How is yellow? Yellow looks pretty easy. I could go move this gate against another yellow. If I was going to move it against another yellow, how fast do you move? Oh, it moves super speed. That is very helpful. Hopefully we get to keep this. We'll see. Things that would help me to keep this would be moving this off to another yellow. Where is yellow actually producing bad stuff? Down here. And it moves super speed, so that's helpful. This one, go down there. It looks like we're winning now. Number 2. We're winning over here. This thing. Cool. Alright, we're winning all the spots. Next up, this one, 391. Ignore that one. Well, don't ignore it, because there's a high number here. 391. Height 8. Height 1. Height 8. Height 9. Is 1 equal to 50 or is 1 equal to 100? Because there's a pretty significant difference between those two. I feel like some of these are going to get flooded over, but so far, I don't know which ones. Alright. I would like... 60 is not all that bad. This blue one, I could try hooking this up pretty soon, maybe, to the number 1 gate. Try coming through here. 110. Wait. Yeah, this is built up to 10. Do I think I could win this? I produce 30. No. Ooh, winning against yellow will get me this Annihilator. That is one of the things that I would like. Then I think I could win this, probably. Maybe. Is it similar over here? No, that one's scarier. So blue. Should I have sealed off blue? Probably. Could I still seal off blue? Probably. I don't really need that orange. I don't really need this yellow. This yellow could go against blue very soon. How are we doing against yellow? Pretty well. Once I take this, that would be helpful. But this is at a higher height. It's at 3. These are at 3. If I get a terp over here, which I don't have yet. 1 terp, 2 terp, 3 terp. We have tons of energy. 4 terp. All of the terps. So the thought is, what? To seal some of this off, hopefully. How? How do we do the things that I need to do? 15, 15. These are not that bad. I need a terp over here. What about these ones? 15, 25. Ooh, these are not that bad either. Terraform. So I was going to seal these up higher. Could just fight down these hallways, though. Wait, it looks like we are just going to fight down those hallways. This one cycles creeper from 15% to 125% over 1 minute. What is this one? This is a terp on a power zone. Red crystal. But these don't even produce much. It would be good, probably, to move this over here if I'm planning on fighting these, which I am. These 130s are a pain. Taking out these would be helpful, but we're nowhere near that. This produces 40. Terraform. Terrain height 1. Brush size 3. The Annihilator is here. With the Annihilator, and with that Variator, my thought is to fight this. Fight blue. I don't know if it really makes sense to do that. Yeah, but it would be really good to do it, and we would get this bomb thing. This one is producing very little right now. Where can I build a forge? I could build a forge up here. Titan's Forge. Structure relay. Holy super relay. Okay. That makes things a lot easier than they would normally be. Wait a second. That changed my feelings on things a little bit. It does change my feelings a little bit. I didn't realize that I could just bring this down here. Do I want to start charging that? I guess so. Huh. I'm not completely certain about that. Would I like to seal off some of these? Probably, but most of all, I would like to take over these two. It would be helpful if I could seal off this one. By the time I can do that, though, I'll already be winning here, and then I won't want to seal it off. There are 2 directions, though. Huh. This one. So, I want to get this super terp. Well, now that I know how things work a little bit more. Why am I building 2 relays? I meant to build terps. Do I want to connect to this one? I don't know. So I could just use spores to do a lot of this, but I would need a lot of energy. It's a lot of build orders. They're flooding over here, but that's because of this gravity thing, which is weird, which I do kind of like. There's a big number over here. Those are the red ones. Okay, so the plan was to try and take this over. The problem with that plan, I could die. Not die, but I could lose a bunch of stuff. I'm going to save. I'm supposed to be speeding the game up when I play this. We will do that. 2 times speed. Terraform. Terrain height 1. Start filling this. The idea is to have enough AC here to quickly flood into this one and just take it over immediately. The reality is that's going to be tough. But, maybe. Those spore shots, are they helping? Maybe. Hey, I'm winning. Kind of. Mostly. Alright. So, this blue. Do I need to seal off that blue? Most likely. I wanted to move this yellow anyways. Yellow goes against blue. This one. Oh, I could just hook this up to some color. Do I have a free gate? So, I need another rainbow. We could get a rainbow from purple. Purple is built up too high. We did take this one nice. The variator seems like it's helping. Board shot would be nice. Are there upgraders? There probably are, but I don't know where they are yet. How are we doing down here? This is only built up to height 3. Huh. This is built up to height 3. So, and we have this super terp. Super terp. Which would have power right there. Terraform. Terrain height 9. This is a power 0.1. Terraform. Terrain height 3. What is this one at? Terrain height 3. What about these ones? Super easy. How much is in here? 18. Terrain height 3. This blue one is going to explode for how much? For 11,000 is kind of a big number. Maybe I shouldn't mess with that yet. Too late now. Kaboom. How much is in here? 420. Those are big numbers. All right. The red crystal. We're good. Taking over this, but this one could be in a better spot now. Really, it could switch with this one. This one, I'm going to move you right there. I'm going to move you right there. And hopefully, I'm fine. How are we doing up here? Are there any red ones like this that I have to worry about sealing off? Probably. So let's try and seal that one off. Let's try and seal this one off. Control-Shift-H. Any others? It looks like it's most of it. Huh. Could get power to this. So, I want a terp over here. Would like a terp within range of that. Would like relays. Too bad. Destroy. Relay. We're close. That super terp, whatever, or super relay can almost reach all the way over to here. Right, I can just reach to here. That works. Okay. Terps. Do I need more power? Probably. These ones are all built. Kaboom. What just blew up? Don't want to know. Energy. All right. Do I have access to a bomb yet? Not yet, but we're about to. And I can either put an accelerator or a neutralizer. That is interesting. Control-Shift-H. So, Control-Shift-H. Orange is not bad. Start flooding towards that orange. But I want to own this area first. Orange, orange, orange. And I want to take this bomb. Purple. There are 2 purples. Ooh. We have that spore shot. I would like this to move to a more useful spot. Always move this. Go down here. No, that did cause me to lose, but hopefully... Oh, that caused me to lose everything. Okay. The idea is, pull all of this out. That was a huge mistake. The Annihilator was doing way more than I was giving it credit for, and this probably was too. This one. I'm gonna put that back over here. Forge is ready. Forge, fire. How much are these producing? 100. But it's dropping quickly. Okay, let's take over this whole little area if I can. I cannot. But look at how low the creep is. And it's rebuilding slowly because of the variator. Okay, we're doing things. We're fine. Regaining the progress that I just lost. Would like to take out this one. But I would like to take out a lot of these. Alright, how are we doing? B. B is kill type. I'm not near that. Could I be doing something over here? Blue. I like the idea of fighting blue. We're charging these up. If I'm going to charge them up, I feel like I should charge all of them up, but I'm not sure about that. Can't quite get that connected. Wonder if I could from right here. Maybe. This one. That is one that I would like to connect. Can I even upgrade things? Still don't know what an energizer does. Auto upgrades friendly emitters self-powered. Oh. That sounds amazing. Holy range. Activating. Shift U. I don't even own the upgrader yet. Auto upgrades friendly emitters. Self-powered. So where's the upgrade thing? We're starting to take over up here. I have this. Ooh. If I get a terp over here. This would help. What else could I be doing? Could be going through here. That takes a lot longer. We will do that. Terp. You have enough range. You have enough range. Do I also want to terp over here? I don't know, because I do want to dig that area down. Okay, the upgrader. Oh, is right here. That is hooked up to orange. Wait, don't I have a number 1 gate? I do. I moved it down here, which it doesn't need to be down here. I could take over this blue. Or I could go take over this orange. Let's go take over this blue. I'm gonna go hook you up to orange for a second. Go move this blocker. Go move this. Go move this blocker to where? Could go against orange for a bit. But orange is draining things out. Could go against purple for a bit. Go against purple. That made this all so much easier. So now I can get a bomb. We can put an accelerator in 1 second. Could put a neutralizer now. 130, 150. I do want to go take this area. To do that, I'm going to move this up to here. Put this over here. I want the accelerator into here. We're fighting orange a little bit. I want to move this number 1 gate. Neutralizer. I'm going to park that. Terraform. How much does blue have? Blue has over 150. How much over? Not that much. Height 6. Brush size 3. This one, this one, this one, this one. Get those built. Move this gate up against orange. Use the accelerator here for some reason. Why? For number 2. Number 2 sounds good. And we just get to win against orange. A lot of orange was getting supplied from here, I think. Hey, I own things. Annihilator is doing its job. Next up, kind of want to fight these purples. What is the best way to do that? Ooh, number 2 gate. To go against that. I'm going to go move this up here. Number 2 gate. Ooh, taking over this would be big. This area is currently isolated. Could I win against it? I could if I could increase the power of these. We just increase them to 90. Number 2 gate. There is not much over here. Number 2 gate. Orange. Orange is super easy. Number 2 gate. Trying to decide, where's number 3? Where to move? This one. Wait! Blue, I didn't seal it off? I thought for sure I sealed that off. Mistakes have been made. Super speed that. The worst mistakes have been made. This one, 3 reactors in a power zone. I already have tons of power. This one. Wait, I didn't mean to put number 2 there. Number 2. Go move. For right now, go store it. We need to put number 1 here. Terraform. Terrain height 1. Brush size 5. So I could not build that area. I'm guessing because this area is not free. Couldn't build the area between the bomb thing and this gate. Number 2 is not scary, except I wanted to fight it from here. Too bad. So I can put the number 2 onto here once I own this area, as weird as that kind of is. Getting the upgrader, we own the upgrader, and we get free upgrades, don't we? That's what this Energizer said. It was a lie. Total lie. This one. Put it here. So without the variator and the other thing, these are much more difficult, the Annihilator. Taking them over, but not as quick as I could be. I want to put the number 2 onto here as I take these over. Which means slowing down time. Move that. Move this. Purple. I do not want this number 1 gate to actually go there. I want you to come back, but I can't do it. Number 1 gate. Hey, so we're fighting number 2. Number 1 gate. We go take out one of these. I'm gonna go take this out. Do the same over here. We're already doing it over there. So this number 1 gate, what is it even hooked up to? It's hooked up to 2 things. I'm gonna go put this right. Why? And I can't actually put that. Oh, right. That has a red circle under it. We have a movable tower. I want for things to make sense. Movable tower. I wanted to move against purple. Purple does not look that bad. As long as I don't lose this area. Could just come down here, take over number 2. Let's do that first. Alright, number 2 is being supplied. I can give it this. Holy 700 something. Do I have terps down here? Nope. Could I get terps down there? Yep. Would it be a pain? Nope. Kind of a pain just because these relays get in my way. Like, I'm gonna want to destroy them later, I think. Put them on the corners. Alright, so now I completely forgot why I wanted these terps. But I did want them. I wanted those to seal off this side. Brush size 3. Do it. How are we doing down here? We're doing things. 420 is still scary. Could vary this. This one, not bad. These are down to height 2. Terraform, height 3. So this area, a little bit of a pain. Go height 4. This area, terraform, height 3. We're doing things. Taking over this whole area, which makes this number 2 way stronger, which makes it so that what? Wasn't I building a terp down here? I was. They're just taking time. Do I want to fight this area? Almost certainly. Terraform. Brain height 1. All of those. Okay. Probably use more terps then. But they're difficult to fit. They are difficult to fit. Okay? Terraform. Destroy. I do still kind of want this shortcut. Terraform. Brush size 1. We'll plan on doing that, maybe. Accelerator. Where do I want to go with this? I like the idea of winning against these, but I don't see it happening. This one. How are we doing over here? 187. I meant to bring the Annihilator over there. Did I do it? The Variator's here. Since when is the Variator there? Alright, the Annihilator. Don't see the Annihilator. Terraform. We now produce 90. This one produces a ton. Can at least go to brush size 3. Right, I moved the Annihilator down here. It can come back up. Annihilator. Never took this over, so I want to move this number 1 onto this purple. We can block off what? Go block off this green, move this number 1 to purple. Terraform. This one. Accelerate. This one. Upgrade. That one. Upgrade. This one. Movable gate. Put the movable gate over here. Things move super quick. Feels helpful. This green. Are you actually doing something? Probably not, but maybe. This would be a good one to take out. Orange. I own yellow, orange. 2 and 1. Blue. Do not own blue yet. I could start to take out blue. Upgrade. 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 Kind of curious. This thing says it's self-powered. Explain yourself. Wait, they are upgrading for free. So this is sending stuff to these, but because these aren't hooked up to anything, they're just getting upgraded for free. Wait a second. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. I can pay to upgrade these ones. The main ones that I would like. Oh, I can't land these on there. But still, upgrading those would be huge. I could land this over here. Would that help in some way? Maybe. Terraform. I have a lot of energy too in the forge. The only problem with this map is it's so easy. There's like multiple places I could be doing things all at once. But that means I should be prioritizing the correct ones, I just don't know which they are. 242. I do think if I just move the variator over here, I could actually just take this over. I've already taken over this. We're gonna end up taking all this in between the two. I think that's what I'm doing. Annihilator comes over here. Can always move this gate. Not really. Okay. I can move this over here. That seems helpful. Supercharge this one. Terraform. So if I take even just a few of these, that should be massive for me. And it looks like we might be able to take a bunch of them. They're at height 2. If we take all of it, then this becomes super simple. We got the upgrades. These produce 277. Wait. Are you an anti-creep? You're an AC variator, 100 to 200. Wait, where's my other variator? My other variator is right here. Not that it's super necessary, but it does help. All right. So this area has 640 blue. I would like to fight blue. Terraform. Fight blue. I'm gonna go move this right there. This one produces a massive amount. So with that in mind, you produce 1373.99. Do I ever just open up? No, these floodgates. Nope. Let's take over this area. Call it good. I kind of see the center is deeper. That simplifies all of this a lot. Right, I get to upgrade these for free with the upgrade thing. Energizer is wild. Except that we're still sending all of the packets. But in theory, Energizer seems like it's really good. Actually using it efficiently seems tricky, but... Hey, we own this area and it's multiplying friends, which is me. So now all of mine produce a massive amount. What do I do with that? Go fight white. How much is in here? Bunch. This gravity thing. So now I have to decide where to put all of my things. The number 1 gate is over here too. Terraform. Brush size 5. Train height 1. I'm going to tear down a bunch of this. In theory. Alright, this area, 696. This green one has a number 2 gate. 700 something. 470. These produce a ton. Taking over this would be nice. Could do that next. As long as I don't lose this, but I don't imagine I will. I'm going to move the Annihilator. Where did I move that portable tower? I didn't. Did I? Good. Alright. AC variator, but I don't currently have AC over there yet. Reaper variator. That one is helpful. So I want to take over. I don't even have a good way with green. Is that what I want? All right. If I want to take over this one from green, how's purple? Purple is not mine. How's blue? Blue is mine. All right, the idea is to move this, to fight this super scary area. I should have already upgraded all of these. And we lose it all immediately. Should be starting to drain this, but is it worth it? Probably not. Crap. What are my thoughts on that? Thoughts on that are, I could come through here a bit. That would be helpful. Terraform. Grain height 1. I really don't want to put this back. Thoughts are, upgrade. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Get relays. Blue. We're fighting blue. The accelerator. Supposed to be using the accelerator. Somehow win up here. If I win, then we'll get all this back. It's just hurting me for a little bit. I would rather not lose that one. I'd rather not lose a lot of these. Terp. Orange. I do own orange. Terraform. Yellow. I do own yellow. Okay, we don't need that big of a brush. This one. Red. I do not own red. Okay. Blue. How are we doing up here? We're hanging in there. Could I supply more? Yes. Let's do that. A-gate. A-gate lets me fight green. That sounds awesome. Do I own the B-gate? What does this one do? Converter. Ooh, that sounds good. That could actually just be better. All right, so I'm going to go send this. Yes, I'm still watching YouTube. Come back over here. All right, so wait. I wanted to check the B gate. I don't own that yet, but I'm close to owning it. I am blocking orange, but I own orange. Let's go block green for now. All right, we're taking things over. Number 2 is a pain. I wanted to maybe do the converter thing. Converter. Spores. Right. Terraform. How much is in here? Not much. All right, quick pause. What does number 1 do? Nothing good for me. What does number 2 do? Probably nothing good for me. I'm not so sure about that. Number 2 is like good and bad. Could seal off this. Huh. Purple is not my friend yet. A is helping me fight green. Okay, this one. Bomb is ready to use. Purification. This one. Go do that. Do I not have terps in range? Terp. 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 Are some of these going to get blown up? Possibly. And are they all connected by relays? Looks like this one is not. Connect it. How did we do with this bomb? I mean, for a second at least it seems good. Yellow and orange. I own yellow and orange. Oh, I should be lowering these. Green is blocked. White. Don't own white. Kaboom. Hopefully that deleted a good amount of creep. I'm pretty sure it did. I am still trying to tear this down. To do that, terp. Relay. Ooh, that's a good one to get. We also have that thing. 3 reactors on a power zone. That one. So, what is the Variator doing? Variator is doing things. Hopefully it's helping. This bomb. The idea with this bomb, is to take out these blues. Do I think I get to? Not really. Holy big numbers. Why am I trying to fight this area? I mean, if I get to destroy those blues, which I did, then that's helpful. I briefly owned those, which was really helpful. All right. Thought process. Purple. Blue. Where did I put? This number 2 gate is right here. Trying to take over this area, but I'm not completely sure why. Because I can. Terraform. Okay. A. Try deleting some of the green stuff. Alright. Green is over 300. Over 600. Okay, green is scary. Yellow. Terraform. This bomb. This one is producing a large amount. Go take that out. Ooh, I could take out all of these. Go take out all of these. Kaboom. Kaboom. These blue ones are nice to take out. Some of them. The ones that are producing large amounts. This one's producing a large amount. 7 seconds. How are we doing everywhere? Down here, 495. Yeah, but I have a massive amount of creep. I have the Variator over here, which could be a little bit scary, but mainly we would just win. Blue. I do own blue. This one. Take that out. I won't get to keep this progress, but at least I took out that blue one, which seems good for me. These blue ones, holy 800 apiece. And I can land on them. Alright, I would love to do that. And it'll delete a massive amount of creep. Sounds amazing. Another Energizer, which I could be using to get my upgrades. I wouldn't mind upgrading down here. Holy, that thing is crazy. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Energizer just upgrades them all for me. That is wild. Could take over this one pretty easy, it looks like. If I just put a 1 on here, or a 2. 2 is trying to fight green. Green. I'm supposed to be fighting green with A. Green is still scary, but this one produces a lot, 380. And it's not doing anything else. B. Do I own B yet? Still no. 142 against 450 something. I own this whole area. This is a good one to upgrade. This gravity thing, right. I wanted to send this bomb over to... Go there. I might have to target all 3 of these individually. 25, that one's not so bad. These 800s every half second. We blew up all 3 of them. We just reduced the creeper output by so much. These still make a massive amount. This red one, 2 lives remaining. Somehow, I'm actually making a small amount of progress over here. Number 3 gate. This just deletes massive amounts of creep. So, the idea would be to move these things over here. Could hook up to these reds, but the reds scare me. But especially this variator. If I don't think I can win against this one, but maybe I can. I would need to be able to take over all these other gates, but I already own this green one. Much is in here? Not much. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Terraform. This orange. More power. Not that I'm really using it, but in theory I could. These ones. Come down here. Blue one gets blown up. 2 blue ones get blown up. And I kind of just own this for a little bit. Weird. That is surprising. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. There is an argument for getting the accelerator in place of this bomb. That bomb could go up here, though. Do it. With that, there's a good chance I could just take over a lot of this. The Annihilator should be moving. Annihilator. How much is in here? Not that much. Oh, but these produce 621 when it's at its highest. That's a lot. Alright, this number 2 on green. How bad is green still? Green is almost up to 600. Purple. Purple is closer to 300. I need to be able to move one of these gates. Could I get access to more of them? I thought there was another gate in here. This is a green area that's draining stuff out. Terraform. Terrain height 9. So I could go against that green. Could go against this red. How much is over here? There's a massive amount. If I go against this red and take these emitters, which are flooding into here, that is massive. All right. It will flip back, but still, this will delete a lot of the creep. How much is up here? Not much. Terraform. Brain height 1. Open this yellow. To do that, need a relay. No, need a terp. Okay. Kaboom. I don't get to hold them, though. I'm gonna move this up here. All right, there is another one of these. AC variator. I think I do want to switch this out now. Huh. Is there a blue one to take out? There's that blue one. There's these 2 blue ones. Let's take out those. How are these? 25, 55, 10, 25. These hundreds. This 120. Some of these would be nice to take out. How are we doing up here? 631. How are we doing in here? That would be a good area to start to fight. Terraform. How are we doing over here? We're doing things. fighting white. Does white have... Ooh, white is right here. I'm actually just going to go send this against white. See what that does. The hope is that that lets me win here enough to get a foothold. This one, terraform. These ones, terraform. So it kind of did, I think. Terp. Super terp. This relay is in the way. Am I just sending this again? I think so. This one, destroy. But I do need to rebuild that. Terraform. Brain height 1. Super terp. Do I need to rebuild that? I assume I do. Terraform. Brain height 1. All of these. All of these. All of these. This area would be really nice to take over, and it doesn't look that scary. Except that somebody put relays in the middle of it. Aside from that, it doesn't look bad at all. Still using the conversion bomb for right now. Ooh, these are down to 274. That is lower than it was before. Red is still scary. White is almost dead. That's good. This area. I would like to take that area. Red. Red is still a pain. We upgraded all of these. Should I be upgrading others? In particular, are there any of these teal-colored ones that I could be upgrading? There's one over here. Pretty isolated. There are... Herp. Number 2. Huh. Where's the 2 controller? Right here. Looks like I win against those. This purple would be really nice to take. Kinda just winning against it. There's not even that much in here. I mean, if nothing else, at least we took that emitter. Oh, I could open this wall. Pretty sure I can do that. We'll see if I start to lose some of these because of that. Alright, next up. I have a lot of forge energy. I should probably be making use of that some. I don't even remember where I built it. I built you right here. So I definitely want some energy storage, energy efficiency, rate, range, rate. Packet speed, packet speed, packet speed. There goes a lot of my energy. Fine. This bomb. Do I want to send this bomb over here somewhere? Good. Send it right there. These aren't even good ones to blow up. Oh well. Kaboom. How many lives do you have? Probably all of them. 2 lives. So the idea was to take over these 3, but so far, feels like I have not managed that. Why? 250s. White. Do I own white? We're starting to get white. Fight white. Except I might lose against it. I do not actually have that relay connected. Connect that relay. Circle of power. Tons of energy. White. So, is there somewhere that I can be fighting white? I'm not sure. Green. Am I fighting green? Feels like I'm not. Green is under 600. This one. I'm gonna go right there for now. Do not expect to get to hold those at all, but fine. Maybe we'll be able to take them back. Taking them back would be nice enough for me. Ooh, we did get... No, we did not get to hold them. It's okay. I think we'll eventually get to take them. This area I'm supposed to be taking over... Ooh, this blue. Wait a second, I own blue. Do not own white yet, but we're trying to get it. I should seal off this white, probably. So, owning that blue is helpful. Number 1. Purple. Purple is less scary. Wait a second, can I move this? If I can move this, that would help me. Let's assume I can. Yeah. So now I won against purple. I'm winning against white, green, and red. Green and red are all that are left. The Annihilator is trying to do its thing. But there's a bunch of stuff getting supplied in here. Terraform. It's kind of a pain for me. White. Okay, white, orange. We own everything except for green and red. What? It won't let me dig over here. Hey, there's this color gate. So I could hook that up to white. In theory. Charging up, 25 seconds. Could do a forge shot somewhere. Would it help? Probably. The thought is, we try and take these 3. Close, kind of. I think I have to get rid of this bomb. Ooh, but if that bomb lands right when this gravity's pulling all of these over, that would be nice. Alright, so do I just want this accelerator? Or do I want the one that shuts them off? Also, where am I landing this? I can land this right here. Accelerator seems good, I think. Hey, we're winning against purple. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. Did I ever get that second energizer? There was a second one. I don't know where it is. These ones have 535. You're producing 860. This is a big number. Terraform. And I just have a lot of AC. Took over all of this. Let's open up all of this. Oh, I'm winning against white anyways. This is an accelerator. We're winning against this thing. It's already gone. Cool. I do not want them to retake it, but they shouldn't be able to. This accelerator. If I use this right here, does that help? Not as much as it would right there. Upgrade. Upgrade. Forge shot. Fire. Pull in. The hope is this AC is enough to take over these 3 and hold them. Looks like it was. Good. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Do not lose those back. Now I own this whole top area. The fireworks can come over here, I guess. Really, they want to go over by red. Over by red. Red, still a pain. White, we're winning. We're doing all the things. Accelerator. We don't own one in here yet. Fine. Relays. Green. How are we doing against green? There is a flipper. Don't remember the difference. Feels like they both do similar things. One probably just has like a bigger circle, or it doesn't have the circle. Upgrade this. Upgrade this. Upgrade this and this, and this. This number 2 gate would be good to get, but green still scares me a little. And we're fighting in multiple areas over here. YouTube is weird. Hey, I own this whole bottom area. I would like to own that. That is mine. I would like to take out these. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. All of the upgrades. Upgrade. Terraform. Terrain height 1. Terraform. Terrain height 1. This red. Red and green. Red is a pain. Wait, there's not even... Yeah, there is a lot up here. It's just up to a high height 8. Ooh, this would be good to take over. 600 something. Okay, this one. 2 lives remaining. It's dying. Kind of. Mostly. These ones would be good to take. 435, 520. Okay. Terraform. Okay, now you have no lives. That makes this super simple. We already own it all now. So, this one. If I put you onto green, the other one is onto yellow, I think I just win instantly. Go do that. And then we just have to fight red. Fight red. I'm gonna go move this down here. I'm gonna go and move this, but we don't really need it. This one and this one. All right. From there, number 1. Terraform. So I started upgrading these, and wow, they produce a lot because you enhance them. Got it. I knew that. You enhance this one as well. I would like... So, red still scares me a little. We're gonna go put number 1 onto this red. Take over this corner. Terraform. Start taking out all of these. Number 3. I do need to still take out this whole top area. To do that, we can open all of the colors except for red. But really, I could start to open red soonish. Maybe. These areas. Yellow. Alright. The game plan from here. We took over this super quick. This number 2. If I put that onto here and start to take out some of these kind of scary emitters, take out a bunch of these things. This one can move to right here. Number 3. The number 3 controller is right there. Can use that to delete a bunch of creep. But we are just winning over here. If I pull in, what happens? I should be able to take over all of the scary emitters. If they don't take them back, then I just own red. Will they take them back? Doesn't look like it. I don't think this thing explodes for enough. And I produce a lot of AC at this point. So now, this area is the only scary part, really. And I own red, so it's not even that scary. We just need to tear down all of the things. Control-Shift-H. Really, I need more terps. Terp. Can I build that one? I doubt it, but maybe. Could also do fire rate. Something blew up. So we can do forge. Oh, but I didn't think about it much because a forge shop might have been more valuable. This one is down. Forge shop would have been valuable. Build speed could have been useful. Number 3. We're waiting on the terps, but I don't have energy because a bunch of stuff is upgrading that does not need to be upgrading because these spores are filling. They don't need to be filling. Just in general. We're doing things I don't need to be doing. I own the red crystal. Of course I do. Forge is at 56. Energy is going up. Good. Terraforming it all down. Wish I had the forge shot. Are there any that I'm missing? Think that's everything. This blue one. Any that I sealed off. To get an accelerator. Doesn't seem all that helpful. I think that's it. This one. Kaboom. World secure. Completion time 46 minutes 50.8 seconds. Is that enough for the top 250? Kind of doubt it. Submit the score. 7 minutes 53.7 seconds was not enough for the top 250. In the last week, Nub and Rommels have both played. Nub got a similar time to mine. I still don't know if score is just tied to time or if it's something separate. I also don't care too much. Cool. Return. Alright, day after tomorrow, we get to play 777. CSM 145 by Yum234 with a high rating. But for now, that is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.